This is our project proposal for a mobile application called DayPack. The idea came from a real frustration that I personally experienced, and we think a lot of people can relate to it. Let me walk you through it. So, the motivation behind DayPack starts with something that happens to me occasionally. I get in the car, start the engine, and that feeling hits. Did I forget something? I sit there mentally retracing every step from my bedroom to the door, and most of the time I end up going back inside and wasting 5 to 10 minutes. And when I figure out what it was, it's always the same items: wallet, keys, AirPods. I try fixing it with Google Keep and reminders, but there were too much effort to keep up with it every single day. The truth is, existing apps are just too generic. None of them are actually built around that one specific moment of leaving home. While many reminder and checklist apps exist, they are designed for general tasks or travel packing, not for the daily habit of checking before you leave home. A no accessing app combines day-based profile, automatic departure detection, and habit building all in one place. This leads to some clear problems. There is no dedicated system to verify your items at the moment you departure. Reminder apps are time-based so they don't actually respond when you're leaving. Existing apps are requiring too much daily maintenance to stick as a habit. Nothing adapt to different day types like university, gym, or travel. And when you forget something, there is no feedback loop. So the same mistakes just keep repeating. That is exactly the gap Daypack is designed to fill. So here's what Daypack actually does. The app has one clear job: make sure you have everything before you walk out the door. You set up loadout profiles for different day types, and the app automatically suggests the right one based on your calendar. When you're about to leave, the geofencing feature detects that you're heading out and triggers your checklist automatically. You just tap off each item as you grab it, and anything you need every day is set as recurring so it always shows up. I've kept the scope intentionally tight, so no social features, no AI, no web version, because the goal is to solve this one problem really, really well.
So let's move on to our target user. Our target user are student and professional age between the 18 to 40 years old in urban areas. And Mida Sonova, she is the 20 years old student and part-time barista in Bangkok. Her schedule changes every day, and she is rarely tech savvy, but still forgets things because she's relies entirely on the memory. Our feature and functionalities. Never forget again has six features. First one is the load up a file for each day type, and the other one is the calendar syncs to suggest the right pack and the checkout list by grabbing the item. Also, the recurring in the item does always appear, and the share pack for the group trips. And the most importantly is the geofencing notification. The moment that you walk out your door, your checklist will trigger and automatically. So our limitations, we want to be honest about it. What Never Forget Again cannot do. The app requires manual setup before it adds any value, and it also cannot verify whether the item was actually packed. It relies on the user having to confirm, and calendar syncs only work if you maintain an organized calendar. And share packs is required both user to have their app installed. Um, because we focusing on the iOS, so Android cannot use it. Our techniques and technologies, never forget again, is built natively on the iOS, as I said, and using the Swift and Swift UI with a minimum target of iOS 16. And we follow the MVVM architecture pattern, use the core data and for like offline storage and Swift async await with combined for reactive the data handling. And for our integration, we use the event kit for calendar leading and doing user notification center for notifications and call location for geofencing. And our design was prototyped in Figma, and about the version control we using Git and GitHub. So about the user interface flow, this is the example called the onboarding flow. The onboarding flow has the six steps. The user starts at the welcome screen and then set their home location on the map. And this is what enable geofencing. Next, LS asks for the location permission, and then the user pick the first profile type, like the gym, work, school, and add the item with the location tags, and lands on the confirmation screen. The next one is the walkout checklist flow. This is the call experience of never forget again. When the user walks out of their home call location, detects the geofence, exists, and fire a push notification. And the user tap it, and the checklist opens showing them the all item for today profile. And once everything is checked off, the app confirms a perfect departure.